Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is MKG. Um, I'm gonna come at you guys with another weekly, topic discussion. We have a lot that has went on within the past week. Um, from around the world to America, man. So click that thumbs up button, click that subscribe button, and comment, let me know what you guys think, because it supports a small a small channel like mine now. But without further ado, uh, Elon Musk, or Doge and Elon Musk, he is getting a lot of backlash, so to say. um and Trump, he's been doing a lot of things. Like he made the Gulf of Mexico, or was it the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of Panama, to the Gulf of America. He changed that while he was flying over it. Um, I mean, if you really go, like, people have to really go back and do their history. Like, I'm not gonna sit and argue, because it just goes down to, because it could go both ways. Whoever built it, to if it's being used right. you know um but Trump's been on a roll. He's been doing a lot of things lately. And so the left, they came at him, him and Trump, him and Elon Musk, saying Elon Musk, they're scumbags, and like, a lot of profanity. I don't really want to, like, they're calling them assholes. I think I could say it. I don't wanna get my video demonetized by, like, saying, or like cussing. But I was listening to this on the radio, literally on the radio. And they were saying all this about Trump. Trump and Elon Musk, or about Elon Musk. So it's like, okay. And then I don't know if they're trying to impeach Trump again. If they're really trying, because what had happened was they're going after the U.S. Is it the USAA? And a lot of these, like, these health organization, like, companies, all basically, it's just a lot of money that's being unaccounted for. And with Elon Musk buying with Elon Musk buying Twitter, it really lifted the, because you have to really realize, only big corporations own they really own the big, like, these big social media companies, or unless it's like a Mark Zuckerberg. But then even them, like, they're forced, to, like, or the guy of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. But and see, it's like he stood out of it. He is dealing with less problems. People don't even look his way. Um, it's For me, I think. Well, first off, man, there's just so much. Look, Elon Musk, he has all the money. He's a billionaire. Put it like that. He's not even a billionaire. Hundred, like, he what 400? He has $400 billion. Put it like that. He don't need nobody's money. He is a smart individual. Um, a lot of stuff like I said, really hasn't been accounted for. But a lot of people are will be like I said, missing jobs at a certain point because they want the right people, and like I would even want the right people in these certain type of jobs, because it's like you have to, if the people at the top are seeing something that is wrong, then there must be something wrong. That there's, it's like a division at the top. There's two people that don't get along. The people that are complaining now that weren't complaining in the last 4 years, they're starting to complain about a lot of things. But a lot of things I can say were kind of unaccountable, like accounted for. Um, you know, Trump, like I said, he's. I feel like I don't. I would have. I would like, for me. It's tricky, because there's a lot of things that they're just like he's declaring a lot of things, like he wants to own the strip of Gaza. Though that's totally out of his, like, you know what I mean? And it kind of goes with the same with the Gulf of Panama in a sense, but not really, because you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're even using it for anything, if they're not, then you know what I'm saying? But things are changing and people are not liking what's happening. But it's a lot of things that have been neglected, like the things, the the Gaza Strip war. How Trump is trying to get everyone to go to Gaza, or to Egypt and Jordan. I think he is gonna start. He might have to pay it. Look, I don't know what's gonna happen, but he wants to make that little strip America, little piece of America. I don't know what they're gonna call it. I Realistically, those people have lived there a long time. It's like the Jewish people. Shout out to the Jewish people. That's their sacred land right there. But I understand it's really like horrible, because it's like it's such beautiful land, because they have the sea right there. But it's like, it's two different like different types of ideals, people beliefs, that are just not getting along, and it's been neglected for so long that, and it sucks. That's why I don't have no hate towards no no race, um no, I mean, you know what I mean. But that's kind of going, I mean, it's not really going off topic of the whole thing. I mean, it's just a lot of thrown at once, that the government is having to change. Even he wants, Trump is one Trump wants to end the war with Russia. But Zelensky, he was saying that he don't have a lot of the money. He said, ask your people, that we can't account for none of that money. Um, so I honestly think it just, we like you as you go on, you're probably, it's just gonna unravel. Um, the whole Elon Musk situation. He's smart, like I said. Um, you're testing someone that doesn't really need money. The Biden administration was at first supporting Elon Musk, because they were supporting electric vehicles, so they funded really Elon Musk. But ideally, he came to his senses and he switched sides. And I'm looking at this from not even, you know, not picking or choosing either side, but the other, Kamala Harris and all them, they had 4 years to really change, make a impact for the country, and I feel like it was just in my because you tend to see what happens a lot if you really do pay attention. But if you're not paying attention, and that's what they want you to do, they want to keep you working 6 7 days a week, so you're not able to really understand what's going on outside of life. But that's why it's like when you make money, you need to invest, you need to look out for yourself, you need to look out for your family, you need to better yourself. um I don't think Elon Musk was trying to attack any race specifically. I think they said anybody that's not doing their jobs. You know what I mean? So I'm honestly thinking that's not it's not that, like, it's like people need jobs. If someone could do the job better, you know what, so be it. At a time they wanted to replace um people with AIs. you know Now it's like you're getting replaced, not even by an AI, you're getting replaced by a human, and people are having problems. um so imagine if AI was in charge. God damn. That's what I'm saying, man. And do I support? I mean, I don't have Twitter. MKG and T don't have Twitter. Um, Elon Musk. I mean, it kind of. I think that kind of comes with being in that kind of political part. You know what I mean? It kind of messes with their business. Like, at first Trump was a businessman. He was. I thought people loved him because you seen him at. If you look at WrestleMania, when he was going against Mr. McMahon. Well, I don't know. Mr. McMahon, he's kind of like, you know. But at the time, it was cool. For me. You're just watching. I was a little. I was young. I was a little kid. The But these dudes they're cool. And it's the fact that they stay around for long. And I mean, ideally, a lot of the things that Trump said, like trying to preserve the human life, um by not putting chemicals in our foods and all that. It's a lot, man. Um, Look, that's why he has John F. Kennedy with him, man. Um, I mean John F. Kennedy, RFK. That's why he has Robert F. Kennedy with him. But what I, it's just, like, it's tricky. I don't know, man. You really have to read between. You have to read between the lines of, well, like, if I mean, you could choose a side, or you don't have to choose a side. You're not forced to choose a side. Once you're not forced to choose a side, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because if it don't, I mean, yeah, like, I've seen from the last 4 years, the homelessness, I've seen it increase. That is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? The fact that and then COVID too, two catastrophes I mean, these fires too within this year, it kind of went on the governor. Um, but the USAID, or what is it? The US, they're kind of, how would I say it? I think they were suppre- um they're basically, long story short, they weren't putting out the actual information. They were misinforming the population of the people. Um, a lot of money was funded to them. Well, you know what money does. You could buy millions of followers. You could buy 1,000 bot comments. His texting. Oh, I hate you. You're. You know what I'm saying. And these are all fake people. I don't think people that are working class, they don't really pay attention to politics. The people that are really paying attention to politics are like people like older people for sure. Unless you're just really well educated, you see things, you could see through things, the economy. Like I said, like um it's just a lot, man. And then it's just the epidemic after epidemic. When you have all these epidemics, um, yeah, this country does need to be fixed, and it wasn't being fixed. You can't just, I don't know. They were kind of like, I feel like this whole 4 years they were neglecting the human people, and the human people kind of were okay with it. I I I honestly just really didn't care. It was whatever. I mean, I I support my family. You know what I mean. I do what I need to do. But as far as things that I can't control, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna go protest, because nowadays you can't even protest. I won't go out there. You'll rarely find me in a protest, because people be getting stabbed, they be getting shot, they be get you got all these terrorists that they threw in from all these other countries, from these other emptied out their prisons. You never know if someone's gonna go like try to bomb it, and I'm not trying to die from being bombed. Real talk, like that's kind of like it's, and I don't say it in like a way of like, I just say it for me, so I'm safe, and I say it for everyone to be aware that we're living in a time where our country was so vulnerable that we let in prisoners. One of the We let in so many prisoners. We probably let in a bunch of, like, who knows who we let in, and the fact that we have to pay people, other countries, money, and El Salvador, you know, because El Salvador, they're prisoners. They're not coming from their country. They have them all locked up. But as far as like Venezuela, and not no hate to Venezuelans, but like, it's like, how are you gonna tax them when you did it on purpose? You know what I'm saying? But it's like it gets too tricky. That's why I don't choose a side. I don't need to choose a side, because that's what divides you. If you choose a side, that's what divides you. But if you see things from both perspectives, I guarantee you'll it'll you'll be a lot less stressed out. Um, you know, the the things that anything that you can't control with your bare hands, or just what vocally or anything, um don't let it bother you, because you're gonna have to deal with that. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a message, man. I hope y'all doing good. It's been raining where I'm at least in California. Um, I it's whatever weather, man. I know I haven't made a lot of. I just been making gaming videos. I'm gonna be real, but I've been keeping up. But it's nothing for me. Like, look, man. A lot of people, a lot of cause look, there's a lot of things going on. They even said like some Mexicans could be terrorists. I just think like Mexicans live on the same continent as America, so Mexicans for sure are not no terror. They're Mexicans, like, how could I say it? There's been Mexicans that been here since like the 1950s. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? Like, or probably early and way earlier. I mean, my grandpa was Mexican, and he fought in World War II. So it does not really make sense to declare them. But the bad ones, yeah, the people that are, cutting your head off, yeah, okay, I could see that. Um, but did I declare? No. But I'm a citizen, but I do see how it affects Mexican people. I have Mexican blood in me. Um, the Mexican culture, it'll forever thrive in California, and like it's spreading like COVID in America. Everyone's trying to be like a Mexican. Um, even they're even trying to be like Mexicans in where was it? China or Japan? Come on, you guys, well, not the. It depends. Like the cholo, little attire. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's spreading like COVID, man. That culture, the culture shock's a real thing. Um, man, it's a weird time to be alive. You know what I mean? Because we have people that are actually caring for our community, our country. Um, but I understand why Trump wants to make um you don't want fentanyl in the country. I don't fuck fentanyl. I'll I'll be first to say it. Like, I don't, and my bad for cussing, but I don't support nobody, or not support no. I think the term is, it's not that I don't support nobody that's on it. It's the fact that I don't support that drug, because that drug, I know that drug. I know people that have died from that drug. So it's really a disgusting thing, a disgusting poison. Okay, it the United States has been poisoned, and they don't even know it. They're too busy consuming until shit breaks loose. Um, man, I just hope, like I said, because there is the hardworking Mexicans that don't even have their papers, or that have been here for so long, and some of them are even they're getting attacked. But you know, I can't, like, for me, I can't guarantee by saying this in my video that Trump's gonna, because ICE is different. They're just, right now, it's not even the Mexicans. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just the Mexicans. That the Mexican people that are that are wanting better for their family, what more than welcome. But the people that are killing all the people in America, it's like, why are you even? You know what I'm saying? Um, but it goes for not just the Mexicans. It goes for every other race that had came illegally. Um, some's that are terrorists way back. Not just Mexicans. I'm talking about Islamic, and not to say that all are bad. Like I said, because there's some people that are Islam and that are peaceful, but the people that are, those are pretty crazy countries, and um, like we've seen, I just say, and it's not even targeting them. I mean, it's them, Somalia, all these other countries. But then there's been so much corruption all around. And then even people like, but I would even say even the people from China, like, China, Africa, Netherlands, like all, I would say every country around the world, even Australia, the people that are not even, I don't even think Australia is even a threat. But if they're not citizens and they're not looking forward, if they don't get a visa or anything like that, I mean, I feel like there's no reason for them to come out here. Um, because it's just land. You know what I'm saying? Everything's expensive out here. I'm pretty sure where you guys live is better off. I mean, out here you still people. It's a culture shock, like I said. Sometimes I want to go visit other countries, only to meet people, but embrace their culture. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I love every culture, as long as it's on a healthy frequency of, um you know b- being mutually cool with each other. Because if it's craziness, it's like, okay, like that Arab guy, the guy that got, um he got, I think they took him in as a hostage. I don't know what country. I I think you guys would know. If not, you guys could look him up. But he's a bigger YouTuber than me. He would go to other countries, and he had got taken. He got taken as a hostage. I would watch him too. He was really interesting. But you gotta be. It's just you gotta be careful. There's good people and bad people in every culture. It's not threatening any culture. Shout out to every culture. But my even the culture I come from, we're gonna have good and bad people. And I'm pretty sure it's like that with every other culture. Nobody's perfect, but it's how you bounce back, and how you elevate and mentally learn. And when you learn, you just, it inspires you, to bring greatness. Right now, like I said, like, we're kind of living in a time where there's a lot of war going on. That's not good. That's not a good vibration to be on. But I'm gonna probably wrap this video up. Um, Elon Musk, he's dealing with the law. Like I said, he's not after your guys' money. He has all the money. He has that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could. He has the thing where he could fly into space, man. So I don't think he'd be worried about nobody's money. Um, buy some crypto, man. You know what I mean? Um, I'm pretty sure Dogecoin will go up. Um, be safe out there. The people, look it. I don't know why, and look it. Before I leave this, I see a lot of Mexicans saying "f ice." And the thing is you're like, uh, if you were not like, if you're just a regular person, you're not a problem. You know what I mean? It sucks. It sucks too because you see high school campuses. They're going on protests. I've seen every school in the district, and they're going in the street and all that. And um I think there was an incident where there was a car crash or something, like right within that, um like in that area. So I was like, man, like I wouldn't want my family members like to be in that predicament. I don't know if the schools are funding these things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, word how you feel, but be smart about it. Your life is more important than um and it's like people get disrespectful. They're like, "Oh, if you're waving a look, if you want to wave a Mexican flag in America, I don't care, cuz I'm a Mexican too." Will you get profiled? Probably, but not by me because I don't judge. That's the thing. I'm not the type of person to judge, and especially with any flag. Um, I it's just, you know, it's a tricky topic. We do have in California, we have the biggest, probably the population of Mexicans, um because we live by the border, so, and we're a lot of us are hardworking. So if you know if you see anybody, man, just don't. I feel like, don't give them a hard time. Like that's my advice. In this day day and age, because why there's been so much hate, and it's just going. It's I look at it from a third person point of view, and it just doesn't go nowhere. It just makes the thing where you make it worse. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. You know what I mean? Like Trump, he's already been assassinated twice, or tried almost assassinated twice. Um, that we even know of. Tucker Carlson had spoke to him about it. To that one guy. Who was it, J.P. Morgan, or not J.P. Morgan? The guy that was the he's a little chubby old white guy. Um, he was scolding Andrew Tate. They had a talk. Man, it gets deep. There's so much to talk about. Um, and talk shout out Tucker Carlson, because he actually goes out of his way to find to deeply understand. And I'm not gonna say he's right every single time. There's some things I disagree with him about, but he does make good points. If you can make a good point, then you know what I mean. Why not? Um, why not be able to express the way you feel without it being a burden? But I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys are safe out there. I don't know where you guys are at. New Year, you know. Let me know what you guys have planned. If you guys have anything that you guys are gonna be doing to change your year. For me, I'm probably gonna get on a diet. Probably start exercising a lot more, lifting more weights. Just improvement with um just my wording and all that, because I feel like I've said, when I do these videos, I do them, um they're raw videos. They're not cut up. I'm not like, oh, I messed up, like, no, like, if I mess up, I'm gonna correct myself. um but yeah, man, it's a small channel, and ultimately I just want America to be great and fixed. I feel like it already is. It's already having its change, but everyone's in a different position, and everyone has a different plan to get to where they need to be, and not everyone has um the same help other people have. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to every Mexican in California. Shout out every race in California, actually, because there's a lot of stuff going on in California. Um, from MKG, I hope you guys have a good day. No hatred, you know what I'm saying? I hope everyone gets along, but it's hard to make it happen, and I don't want to. It's hard to be a peacemaker, because when you're a peacemaker, you end up, you know. So I might pull a Jeff Bezos and just stand and watch. I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I could have not made this video, but I'll discuss it, only for the fact that I I'm just looking at it from an outside point of view, and I respect everyone during these times. It's really hard. Um, right now, it right now we're looking out after the people. A lot of Americans have died over the last 4 years too from fentanyl. So I'm gonna keep bringing it up. So I I think they said more people died from fentanyl than they did in World War II, and that's a big that's crazy. I don't know. Well, who knows what they did with those bodies, but they don't talk about it. And who knows if this video will get any views? Because usually when I post videos like this, people don't really tend to care, or they hate. But yeah, the shout out to the American citizens, because the American citizens have been put through a lot, and they've been neglected, man. Truly, shout out to the American veterans. Um, I have a friend, Snowman the professional. Shout out to him. Um, and I have a few others, but may they rest in peace. But their legacy lives on, as I try to, moving into this life. Like, that's why I say, for me, I'm Mexican, but I consider myself American if they were to profile me, because I have, from both sides of my family, I've had both of my great grandparents fight in the war, and one was Mexican, and they had a lot of, I think at the time, one of my uncle, he had a bunch of medals, and the other one, he had a certificate from the president. They were really important people. If I could get those videos, I'd show you guys. um it's crazy though. Like I said, I feel like there needs to be a voice, because, like I said, I'm a Mexican. I can't be. Why would I be targeted? I'm a citizen. Um, it just wouldn't make sense, and especially since my family was born here. But some people, they're first generation, and shout out to you guys, man. No hate on you guys. I hope you guys are um well off, and I don't, cause I genuinely do not know what could happen with this administration, you know, but I wish you guys luck. I hope you guys do your research. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys don't overdrain yourself. Um, Stay hydrated. Have a good day, y'all. Peace out.